Now let's tell you about what's happening in the UK. A lawyer, a physician and an investment banker have come together to decide the future of artificial intelligence. If that sounds like the beginning of a bad joke to you, you're not too far off. Because that may just be what the world's first AI safety summit becomes. It began today. Political and business leaders are gathering. This includes the characters that I mentioned. The lawyer is US Vice President Kamala Harris. The physician is EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. And the investment banker is, of course, UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. They will be joined by other luminaries, tech moguls like Elon Musk and ChatGPT creator Sam Altman. They're meeting at a place called Bletchley Park, about an hour from London. The place has historic significance. During the Second World War, British code breakers worked here. It's called the birthplace of the computer. So it's highly symbolic for the world's first AI safety summit to be held here. But is there more to this summit than symbolism? They've brought together the who's who of AI and politicians from across the world. But what is the UK trying to accomplish? Here's what Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said last week.
Get this wrong, and AI could make it easier to build chemical or biological weapons. Terrorist groups could use AI to spread fear and destruction on an even greater scale. Criminals could exploit AI for cyber attacks, disinformation, fraud, or even child sexual abuse. And in the most unlikely but extreme cases, there is even the risk that humanity could lose control of AI completely, through the kind of AI sometimes referred to as superintelligence.
So in summary, this is what Rishi Sunak wants, a statement on the risks posed by AI. He wants a global panel to publish a report, and he doesn't want to regulate the AI sector. And this last part is the most crucial, which begs the question, what will this forum achieve? You see, AI is the future. It has been growing by leaps and bounds, especially since last year when ChatGPT entered the market. It reached 100 million users just 2 months after launch. Now, other players have flooded the market. Overall, about 1 in 8 Americans have used some form of AI. In Britain, that number is 1 in 4. The world over, these numbers are rising. We're adopting artificial intelligence without addressing its risks. It is leading to misinformation and disinformation. It is also threatening jobs. These are things already affecting us, and they need to be addressed. But Sunak says this forum is not the place for all of that. He wants governments to address these problems on their own. So what will they do in the UK? Focus on the big picture, or what they call frontier AI. This is from the UK government's introduction to the summit. It has thrown this term about 15 times in the introduction. Frontier AI. What does it mean? They say it's general purpose AI which can potentially cause great harm. Meaning AI that can perform a wide variety of tasks but can also be misused. That's what this summit will focus on. What happens if AI is misused by your enemies? What happens if humans lose control of it? All Hollywood-grade existential threats. Listen to this.
Right now, we don't have a shared understanding of the risks that we face. And without that, we can't hope to work together to actually address them. That's why we'll push hard to agree the first ever international statement about the nature of these risks. So next week, I will propose that we establish a truly global expert panel, nominated by the countries and organisations attending, to publish a State of AI Science report. Right now, the only people testing the safety of AI are the very organisations developing it. Even they don't always fully understand what their models could become capable of. The UK's answer is not to rush to regulate.
Humanity losing control to superintelligence sounds more exciting than your mundane job losses and fake news. And that's the biggest criticism against this summit. It focuses on hypothetical threats than real immediate ones. Some experts say the agenda is too broad. In an open letter to Rishi Sunak, they've called this summit, and I'm quoting, a closed-door event overly focused on speculation. And then there's the politics. The UK has said it's inappropriate for China to attend some of the sessions. You don't need too much intelligence, real or artificial, to imagine how that will play out. So will this summit be another talking shop? You hope not. but we've learned to keep our expectations low.